Yo, what up? It's your boy Jae E, man. You know you rocking with Front Row Live right now. Y'all check it out. If y'all ain't moving with them, y'all moving without it. You dig?
What's up, guys? Rob here with Front Row Live Entertainment. We're hanging out in the studio with Jae E. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm cool, man. Beautiful weather. I'm enjoying the weather right now, so I'm leaving that heat and AZ for a little bit. But out here chilling, man. How you?
Good. Not so bad of a drive. How was yours? You came from AZ, actually. So
It wasn't bad, actually, man. I got to sleep the whole way. You know what I'm saying? I got some good drivers on the team. Let's just say that. Got to get my relax on, but it was cool. Can't complain.
Now this weekend you had a show out in Indio. How did that come about?
The show in Indio was actually put on by my man Danny Boy. So we went and linked up with them. It was with the New Boys and the Fanatics. You know who the Fanatics are?
Yeah.
The Dun guys. And so I mean the show was actually really good though. We definitely got to. I've never been to Indio, so we definitely got to meet some new people. Definitely got to reach out to some fans. You know, I want to be touchable, as touchable as possible. Yeah. So went and signed autographs, kissed babies, whatever else that needed to be done. We went in politics for a while, and then just got back out. Went back home for a little bit to hang out with my little bit, and then came right back out here to work.
That's crazy. Now you're talking about you're trying to reach out to all these people, and you've been out on the radio a lot. I've been seeing your name pop out on a lot of blogs and stuff. So how do you actually break out in this industry, especially nowadays that a lot of artists are saying that it's getting tougher and tougher?
Being consistent, man. I mean, I kid you not. If you ask any of the people with me, it took us a while to even get here, and we're so far from where we want to be. Yeah. Just being consistent, knowing that you're going to hear a lot of no's before you hear any yeses, So just, keep doing what you want to do. If it's in your heart to do it, then, keep pushing. Really can't nobody tell you not to do it. If you feel like you want to do it, keep doing it. Only time will tell. Best thing to be able to do is just, find your market. Mm-hmm. Focus on your market, focus on your brand, and, pushing them people, because when you only have so much, a limited resource, you want to push the maximum amount to, the best people you can do it to. So that's what we've been doing, and it's been working so far, man.
It's been working real good. I mean, you've been doing tracks with, DMX, E40, just to name a few. How did things like that come about for someone that's, technically like starting out in the industry?
DMX actually, it was my first big feature. I'm gonna be honest with you. DMX actually came about my manager, Miho. He's like diehard DMX. Yeah. There's Jesus, DMX to him. This is the level, love DMX. And I mean, I definitely respect. Yeah, no, it's really close. It's really close. I think he has a Bible that says DMX on it. It's serious. I mean, so we went and did this record.
So going into the studio with him, I'm sure he came out with you. So did you have to calm him down? Was there any fan action going on?
He played cool. He gonna hate that I tell the story. He played cool. He was real cool when we met him because X talks exactly how you think he talks. Yeah. But real cool, real humble dude. He definitely taught me a lot with that session. So we got to chill with him and Dame Grease. We went to the Salt Mines, man. Shout out my man Justin and Dime at Salt Mines. So we go in there, and first off, he's seen him before I did. Yeah. I'm walking in, he's like, look, there go X, right? So he tells, all right, cool. So I had a bottle of Grey Goose. X had Hennessy. This was, Hennessy was his thing. So we drunk some shots of Hennessy. We sat down, we chopped it up for a little bit. He asked me to rap. So, I rap for him and everything. And so as the days progressing, we go in the studio. He plays for us a bunch of stuff. Some of the stuff that's on his new project now. And, so we just drinking, we hanging out and everything like that. So somebody gets drunk, right? Somebody gets drunk, and then it just hits him that, oh, shit, I'm in the studio with DMX. All of a sudden, I kid you not, the little dog came out of him. It was a good moment. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Just to see my man, be in front of someone that he's looked up to and that he's enjoyed for so long. It was just a beautiful thing. And just for me to sit next to him. The funny part is, while we were in the studio, there's a TV in there. Mm-hmm. His behind the music came on.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, damn, that's a trip, yo. This is real, it was real a blessing, man. I can't complain at all. Definitely learned a lot from that experience, and just try to take it there and grow with it,
And how did the other opportunities come out? You also had Nate Dogg as well, right?
Nate Dogg actually came. It all started here. Nate Dogg came about. There's a producer I work with that started in here. His name was Fingers. He produced a lot of records that I did. He's most popular known for what was the Down. Remember the Lean Like a Cholo record?
Yeah.
He that was one of the bigger ones that he did, and he did the Nate Dogg record, so he had it, and due to our camp being real close with each other, he reached out to me and said, "Look, man, I got this record." This was before he passed too. Yeah. So I got this record. Would you like to do it? I said, "Hell yeah." It's Nate Dogg. You know, I'm a big Nate Dogg fan. I said, hell, before I even heard the record. And he sent it to me, and it was pretty much classic Nate Dogg. So, I mean, I fell in love with the record and went in and did the record that day. And, you know, everything else from there was history, you know. So it was real good there.
That's cool. And what's the style that you're actually trying to stick with for your music?
You know, it's funny. I was just thinking about this in the car actually on the ride out here, because I consider myself a bipolar rapper sometimes. I kid you not, because I mean, you ask people close to me, like 1 minute I want to have fun, I want to enjoy myself. Then the next minute I'll get a emotional sense or whatever to where I do want to rap about something meaningful. Me personally, I figured I'll take it for the music that I like. I enjoy music that's fun. You know, if I'm going to buy a CD, I want something that I can enjoy at the same time that has some kind of substance, regardless of what it talks about. Give me some kind of substance. And at the same time, though, I know that if I go to track, 14, I know that, okay, he'll give me, something real, something that I can vibe out with, something that adds on to the story. You know what I'm saying? So in each part, like with the Day in the Life, First Class, essentially how that album came about is I'm giving you a day in the life, my life of how I lived it. So essentially, with the intro, it shows when we take off, and I rap about everything from the intro, talk about how my days go, pretty much how my days go. And one moment, I feel like I need to work harder. I need to strive harder. I want to succeed. I want to make sure my daughter can have what she wants. Yeah. And the next minute, we want to have fun, because at the same time in life, you get your moments when you're not happy. You get your moments when you want to have fun. You get your moments when you're on cloud nine, and it all comes together. So that's pretty much how I put the music together. At that same time, though, I still keep my Southern roots. I'm born and raised in New Orleans, so I still have a lot of that. Whenever you hear me rap, you'll still hear the South, the raspiness, the Southern slur sometimes. But being around like the West Coast and being able to live up, I lived in New England for about 6 months as well. So just being able to be around all that, my style has evolved to where I can do different forms of tracks. And, so personally, I actually try to do I want to call it a melting pot. I want to reach everybody. I want to try to reach as many people as possible. So that's my idea behind it.
Now, speaking of, you have a daughter. So, like, how much influence does your daughter, or having a child in general, have in your music?
She's probably my biggest influence, man, because every time I'm in the studio, every time I do a show, I think of what I want to achieve, not for me anymore. It's more for her. I know what I didn't have, so I wanted to have everything plus more that I didn't have. Me and my daughter are really close. I talked to her before I got here. Yeah. She asked me, she got mad because I had to leave again. And she asked me, she said, Daddy, for your next show, can I sing? She loves Usher, There Goes My Baby. She said, Daddy, can I sing There Goes My Baby at your next show? I said, you know what? I promise you, next show I have when we're home, I will bring you out so you can sing There Goes My Baby. So y'all be looking out for Trinity, There Goes My Baby cover coming to a city near you. I'm about to put her on tour, I just wanted to be around, everything. I bring her to the studio with me. I wanted to be around, so whether she likes it or not, she can say that, okay, I've got an opportunity to be in the studio where I do like music, or maybe I don't because I got to try it. She does gymnastics, so I got to, know maybe I do like this, maybe I don't. Yeah. I want her to be exposed to everything, so.
Maybe we'll be having a new artist coming up pretty soon.
Hopefully, man. Hold on. Willow Smith, you better watch out. You better watch out. We whipping hair back and forth over here, too.
So back to your music, your latest single, Swim, right? Featuring V?
Yeah, the latest single that we released was Swim. Shout out to the two band geeks, my man Stroud. They're actually Grand Hustle producers. And it's funny how that came about, too, because, we had talked to Stroud maybe about a year ago. And, it's slowly built, definitely, the relationship slowly built. He finally sent us out some records, and V's a good homie of mine. Shout out to my man V Movement. We was in the studio, and I played the record. He was like, yo, the joint's hot. And literally the idea we came up with it was right in there. I had an idea of, for some reason, the thing kept playing in my head. You remember the Cameron song? It was Cameron and Joel's, and he was like, yo, Cam, what up? Yeah. I hit, what else? Plus, that was the idea that kept coming to my head. So we told a story. I told a story of one time me and V was in a club, and, this chick that I thought was cute, I wanted to talk to her, and, she was with it, but her dude wasn't with it. Like she was, oh my God, I like him. But her dude over there, I'm like, hey, your girl chose me, the old player line, and, that's what we came about with. It's been getting real good love. It's been I seen it on XXL the other day. It's been everywhere, man. So it's just been a blessing.
I've been seeing your posts on Facebook. I'm just like, man, this guy's like,
it pops up.
Where are you not going to be? Like,
man, hopefully by the end of this year, I'm everywhere. Hopefully I get tired of seeing myself, to be honest with you. I see it everywhere. And not to be conceited, I once a week Google myself just to see what pops up. I mean, because my team's working so hard. I do what I do musically. I got Colin who does what he does as far as my publicity. I got my manager that do what they do. So I mean, while I do what I do musically, they're out pushing it to wherever we going. And sometimes because we're doing it so well and so quick, we don't talk to each other. Like, so it'll happen. They'll be like, oh, you know, I'm like, yo, did y'all know it was on Hip Hop DX? He said, nah, I ain't know. I'm sorry. I'm on the middle of this email. I'll call you back, you know, or whatever. So that's really how it works. We sometimes find it out of a whim, randomly. Like, we're hit a record. The Go Get It was on the radio before we sent it to the radio. Oh, dang. Somebody told me they heard it a week before, and I was like, whatever. I ain't even.
That's a sign, though, man. That's a sign. Like, you don't even have to do anything. It's just out there.
That's good, man. That's always good. So now we got to keep growing it. So if y'all don't have that single, Go Get It. Make sure y'all go get that. Make sure y'all check out Swim as well, too. So that's a dope one, too. We still working, though. Yeah. We still got more to come. That's why we're here in the studio. We live here.
And you got a day in the life. The date got pushed back again, right? How soon maybe can we expect it to come out?
Okay, so behind that, I'm gonna blame the camp. It's their fault. Nah. With a day in the life, is done. It is done. It's sold up. It's wrapped up. Just what we were doing, though, we had started to get so much momentum behind Go Get It. So we want to still continue pushing the momentum behind Go Get It. And maybe bring out a day in the life maybe towards the end of the year, closer to the end of the year, because I got a day in the life that's done. I'm in the process of working on Cigars and Champagne Part 2, and we're going to do the Music is Life EP 2. So, I mean, we'll have all those projects getting ready to drop all next year.
That's a lot of stuff you have on your plate, man.
We work. That's all I can do is work, because if I'm not working, somebody else is working even harder. And, you know, like you said, this game is becoming oversaturated.
No, yeah, definitely.
So you better get it while you can, and I'm definitely trying to get it right now. So
now, outside of being in the studio, you know, when can we expect like a tour, a West Coast tour from you?
To be honest with you, we actually about to start up a tour maybe within the next few weeks, something like that. I just did a show. I opened up with Kendrick Lamar in Phoenix on the 11th with the BET Music Matters tour. Then just did a show in Indio. So I actually hoping I want to say something in Diego. We got something in Diego coming up. We got Diego, and we got the backpacking Mike's tour that's running around. So, you know, we're gonna run with that as well. Like I said, shout out to DBR. He's been doing a real good job as far as that, keeping everything, keeping us booked, keeping us visible, keeping us on shows out here in the West Coast. So where else we going? We're going there. I know for a fact. I want to say Pomona. Going to L.A. I love P-Town too. Going to L.A. We're gonna hit up Denver as well. Tucson, Arizona, Flagstaff. They give me love out there every time, so I will go out there once a week if I have to. They show me love, and then from there we're gonna start to work back towards the South, back home. So I'll probably get into Atlanta, and actually my man Colin told me something about going out to Philly too. Somebody wanted to do a show in Philly, so there, and South Africa has been hitting us up. So. Oh yeah, we trying to get everywhere. Y'all got.
It's not even a West Coast. It's gonna be a world tour.
We're trying to do a world tour. I'm trying to do a world tour before I even have a major deal. That's how we're trying to do it. We accepting every dollar, checks, CODs. We even take food stamps. Y'all want to pay for the show and food stamps? There you go. Oh man, we pay for the show and food stamps. Y'all got food though. Ain't nobody complaining. But that's how we trying to do it though, man. We just, like I say, staying active, man. Just being blessed to be in a position I'm in. So we got to keep pushing it. Make sure y'all check out my new single called Go Get It. It's everywhere, iTunes. If you hear it on the radio, request that. It's featuring my man E40 and Thaddeus Shade. Shout out Thad. And, like I said, we in go mode. So we going to keep doing what we doing, man. Shout out to Front Row Live, man. Appreciate the love. We out here.